Welcome to the Ginger Brewers channel. Great to see you here. Here we are, the A to Z of home brewing. A is for alcohol. It's what the sugars get turned into when the yeast has done their thing. The yeast turns those sugars into CO2 and ethanol. B for bitterness, measured in IBUs, International Bittering Unit. C, carbonation. Do you want a heavy carbonated lager or do you want a lightly carbonated bitter? Okay, you choose, you're in control. Diactyl, a buttery, somewhat unwanted flavour. Proper fermentation and a bit of a rest can help deal with this. E, equipment. We all like a bit of equipment. Oh, don't forget Dan's Brew Day Toolkit. F, fermentation. Brewers make the wort, the yeast makes the beer. Fermentation is where the magic happens, but don't forget to keep your eye on the temperature. G, gravity. Original gravity and final gravity. Use these two to work out your alcohol content. H for hops, the spice rack of the brewing. Use them for aroma, for flavour, for bitterness. Over 120 varieties of hops. I, infusion, single or step mashing. This affects the body and the fermentability of your wort. Jug, everybody needs jugs. K, you've guessed it, the Kreisen ring around the top of your fermentation vessel. Shows life the yeast is doing its bit. L is for loudering. Separates your sweet wort from the bitter floaty stuff. It's a good process. M is for malt, and it is the soul of your beer. Choose your different malt to make your lagers, your bitters, stouts, porters. Ooh, love a porter. N, bit of a cheat this one, Northern Brewer. One of my favourite and first ever used hop. O, oxidation, the enemy of freshness. Avoid splashing, avoid adding oxygen into your beer after fermentation. P, priming sugar. Us home brewers need to get carbonation to our beer. Get that yeast kick-started again with some priming sugar, but don't do too much of it. Quality control. Taste, test, tweak. Let your palate be your compass. R is for recipe design. You're in control. You design your recipe. This is where creativity meets chemistry to give you the beer that you want. S is for sanitization. This is non-negotiable. Sterile gear equals good beer. I might use that as a catchphrase. Sterile gear equals good beer. T is for tube. This is trube. In the process of making beer, we get trube. Trubstoff, German word. And it's the sediment at the bottom after fermentation of your proteins, bits of hop, yeast, and crap. Rack your beer carefully. U, underpitching of course. Don't get caught out, don't be stingy. If you're brewing 25 litres, make sure you pitch enough yeast. V is the variety of beers that we can brew. You're brewing it, you choose, challenge yourself, brew something you've never brewed before, add some stuff in, put a sparkle on it, put a twist on it. It's your beer, you choose. W, there's only one W in this world, and it's wort. The sweet liquid extracted from the malt, the bed for the yeast to do its lying in. X factor. Have you got a beer that everyone knows that you can brew to a really high standard and it's got the X factor? If not, this is your challenge. Why? There's only one why, and that's yeast. It's an unsung hero. Choose your strain to suit your beer. It can add flavour, gives attenuation, flocculation. That's the thing that makes it all drop out. Z. Okay, you were waiting for this one. I gotcha. Zymurgy. Zymurgy, it's the science of fermentation, where art meets biology. Well, if you've made it this far, thank you so much, and please, if you haven't, drop a subscribe down below. See you in the next one, where Dan and I are going to be brewing up a storm in the Clarkston mash kettle.